I'll be teaching quadratic equation using a box method. Quadratic equation using a box method. Now, look at the board. First of all, I'll be drawing my box. And after drawing the box, I'll share the box into 4 places. Look at it. The first, second, third, and fourth places. Now, when you look at the question, x squared minus 8x plus 16. You see, this is being shared into 3 places. 1, 2, and 3. You have your x squared minus 8x and plus 16. First of all, the first thing you need to do, you see this x squared you're seeing here, you transfer your x squared at the top left side of the board. After doing that, the plus 16 will be at the bottom right side of the board, plus 16. Now what is left? Minus 8x. Now, minus 8x is left. What should you put here and here? What should I put here and here? I know you start imagining what will be the next thing. It's like a magic, but let's do this. Now, you have minus 8x there. Now, the next thing that comes to your mind, look at that plus 16 here. You have to look for 2 factors. Do you understand? 2 factors you multiply together. Or you can say 2 numbers you multiply together to give 16. You look for 2 numbers you multiply together to give 16. We have a lot of numbers you multiply to give 16. And what are the numbers? We have 16 and 1. 16 times 1, 16. You have 8 and 2. 8 times 2, 16. You have 4 and 4. 4 times 4, 16. Now what's the purpose of doing this? After looking for the 2 factors you multiply together to give 16, now the next thing that comes to your mind, you ask yourself, since I've seen the factors now that will give us 16, because 1, 2, 3 factors gives us 16. The next thing that comes to your mind is introducing signs to it. Now you look at the board, we have signs, we have plus, minus, 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 we have minus and plus. Now you ask yourself, which of these signs will I introduce to any of these numbers to give us the center one? Because the center number, our aim of looking for the factors of 16 is to give us minus 8 at the end. Now if you look at this now, these are the numbers we've listed, the factors that gave us plus 16 we've listed. The next thing that comes to your mind, which of these signs will I place here, here, and here that will give us minus 8? Which signs? Now, first of all, let's take the first number. Already you know that there is no sign you will place here and here that will give us minus 8. Because already, if I say, okay, let's put plus 16 and minus 1 now. Plus 16 minus 1 will give us plus 15. You see that? And we're looking for minus 8. Okay, if I decide to change it and put minus and plus here, it will give us minus 15. So this will not work out. Now, let's go to the second one. If I also put my sign here, if I say minus, 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 minus 8 minus 2 will give us minus 10. And we're looking for minus 8. You see, even if I should put my plus sign, it will give us plus 10. It won't work out. So this will not give us what we are looking for. Now, let's try the third one. So if the third one will give us exactly what we are looking for, the center number. Because the essence of looking for the factors of 16 is after you've checked for the 2 factors of 16 that will multiply itself to give 16, then you add your signs together. You add your signs in between the numbers to give the center one, which is minus 8. And we've done all this. I've placed my signs in the first part, placed my signs in the second one. It didn't give us minus 8 we are looking for. Then look at the last one, 4 and 4. Now, which sign do you think I should put here now to give us minus 8? And you started thinking about it. The sign that you put here and here to give us minus 8 is this sign here, minus, minus. You see, so minus 4 will give us minus 8. Have you seen it now? So all the factors we listed, these 2 didn't give us what we are after. It was the last number that gave us the particular thing we want. So you now place your sign, minus, minus. If we use plus, minus, it will not give us. Minus, plus will not give us. It's only minus, minus. Minus 4, minus 4 will give us minus 8. And look at the minus 8 here. So, and if you watch, that minus 8 has a variable of x. The minus 8 has a variable of x. So the x will include the x here. So it will be minus 4x, which gives us minus 8x. Now, this is what we'll place in the box. Have you seen it now? This minus 4. The first minus 4x comes here. The second minus 4x comes here. You see it now? We've placed it in the box. Now, this is the next thing we need to do. To get to the final answer, what should we do next after placing the words here? After placing the figures here, what will be the next thing? Now, first of all, you have your row, column. Now, the first row, you're going to write out the numbers, the expression you have in the first row. What you have in the first row, you write it out, which is x squared minus 4x, sorry. X squared minus 4x is what you have in the first row. You write it out. You put your equality sign. Then the second row, you write your minus 4x plus 16. You see it? And after you've done the first row, the second row, after you've written out what you have in the first and second row, then you ask yourself, what is the common factor now? In the first, what you wrote in the first row, what is the common factor? Your common factor, what is common factor? Common factor are those things that appears here and here. You can see in both sides. That can divide both sides without any remainder. And the only common factor I'm seeing here now is x. You see it? Common factor appears in three different forms. There's a common factor that appears in only variable. There's a common factor that appears in coefficient. There's a common factor that has both variable and coefficient together. So it happens that the common factor here is x because x is here and x is here. So our common factor here is x. And if you watch, what is our common factor here in the second one? Our common factor in the second one is not a variable, it's a coefficient now. Look at it, minus 4. Because 4 will go into 4 to give 1, and 4 will go into 16 to give what? 4. So making this minus 4 a common factor. Have you seen it now? So our common factor now is minus 4. You know the reason this minus 4? It is minus 4 because this minus 4 is a leading factor. This 4 here is a leading factor. And it happens that the 4 has a minus. So this 4 is a leading factor because the 4 has a minus. So that's the reason I added minus 4 here, but minus 4 is a leading factor. Because 4 will go into 4 and 4 will also go into 16. Have you seen it? Now, after looking for the common factor of the rows, we've gotten this. Now the next common factor we need to look for is the column. The common factor of the what? Of the column. So I'll place it here. Now the column, the first column is your x squared minus 4x. The other column is minus 4x plus 16. Then you put your equality sign. Now the same thing that was done here, that's the same thing you do here. Now you ask, what is the common factor? The common factor here is x. X squared is here and x is here. So x can divide, x into x is x. X here is 4. So our common factor here is x. You place your x. Now coming to this part, what is also our common factor here? Our common factor is minus 4 because minus 4 is a leading factor. Because 4 can go into 4 and 4 will go into 16. And our leading factor here is having minus. So our common factor here is minus 4. You see it? So after you've gotten your minus 4, what will be the next thing? Now the next thing is the final answer. Now how? What will be our final answer? Our final answer is you have to open two brackets. You open your first, second bracket, first, second bracket. Have you seen it? The first answer you have here will be x minus 4. You bring it down. The second one you have here will be x minus 4. That is your answer.